I guarantee there's probably zero reports of that ever happening to anybody. Not over a disorderly conduct. You know what I mean? It shows.
Yeah, disorderly conduct alone is not enough.
No.
In my opinion.
There was no abuse, no damage to her, nothing. I yelled at her. That's about it. So the whole thing is what I say it is, John. And I think they knew that day I really hit the fucking nail on the head, and that's why it was on my ass, dude. The first day I went out, I wanted to go get some food finally. Fucking, they were on my ass, and I snapped, John. I knew it right away. I wasn't fucking speeding. I looked right down at my speedometer because I looked at the fucker looking at me like I was a fucking juicy steak, free for the taking. And that's another thing, like a part of Cal Tyson's statement, right, for the felony fleeing. He says I was going 56 fucking miles per hour, my fucking ass, dude. If I was, why the fuck was I looking at him? You know what I mean? For one, if I was going that fast on a bike. But he said he has it on radar, right?
Yep.
Okay, well, here's the thing. If he has 2 minutes of me film before his lights activate, right, of his frontal camera running, that means his internal cameras running, and his back cameras, and his backseat cameras. That means all cameras are fully functional, right? So why won't they give me the video of the inside of the cab where he claims that he hit the speedometer and saw me going 56 miles an hour? Because it'll show him acting like a fucking clown looking at me being a bitch. And I think they need to give me that, and I think they're holding out. And did you get my email?
Maybe.
I sent you the email of Boyle admitting that they fucking.
Yeah, I got the email and I tried to open it, but I tried to open it on my phone and it went all wonky.
Yeah, it's a little janky. It was recorded on the computer's window live maker through the camera on the PC. So
let me pull it up right now. I got about 30 seconds and then I gotta go. But I wanted to let you know too. So I had trial set for Monday and Tuesday next week. That trial came off, so I'm pretty free Monday and Tuesday to continue talking.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, John, will you please write the judge about this for Judge Meyer? Dude, listen. When I sat there and went off, she sat there shaking her head agreeing with me. She told Mackie to fuck off, that she doesn't agree with him at all about my child coming home. He tried to use video evidence that made him look like a fool and really put shit into perspective for me. He tried making me look bad for the video evidence that I have of my daughter doing the things that I have been claiming. Anyone that's been put through this shit will be fucking nuts, John. I mean, since my kid's been gone, dude, nothing's gone missing. I haven't had to rip up my apartment looking for nothing. My credit card hasn't gone disappearing. My keys haven't gone missing. My car hasn't taken off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's honestly been the most peace I've had, but the most hurtful piece of not having to deal with that drama. But I really need you to write the judge somehow on my behalf to get her to, because I've only been told there was a 20 JC31 case. Carrie wouldn't tell me what was entered that day. She wouldn't give me any information or tell me or explain anything to me. Because that's what's offsetting about her. And that's why she's going to be in big shit. The proof that I have, her as an attorney, knowing they break ex parte communication laws, she should have had that entire shit shut down. Because that is grounds for dismissal for all cases. What it is, John, they have reviewed it. They know how right I am. They know I can expose 3 counties for the shit, for ongoing negligence, misconduct, that they are conspiring me. Because get this, John, when I get out of Winnebago, right, my mom makes a fucking statement to me. Oh, don't you have warrants for unpaid fines, you know, from when you broke Grandma's door? I'm like, no. I said, we went to court and you were determined not the owner of the property, so I couldn't pay restitution. Not only that, you told them we didn't want you to pay restitution. And she confirms this, but my thing is, how the fuck did she know that they'd be pressing me on those fines now? Judge Moss had put a push on those fines recently before I got out or after Winnebago to bring further hardship against me. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. Why, after 4 years anyways, is she pressing even concerned about those fines? You know what I mean? Unless she's paying attention. And another kicker to the conspiracy part of them conspiring, they illegally gave them information from a closed OFP case from Washington County. There's so much law being broken in this Chips case. And then another thing I want you to know, John, is listen, when they first took, when I first went to court, Judge Peterson lied to me, Heidi Feierheisen lied to me, on the stand, in the courts, all of us under oath, or whatever, that Savannah was supposed to be staying at my aunt's. I made it very clear I didn't want her to be with my sister. That would be the worst thing for her, right? And they led me to believe that that was the case, that she was staying with her aunt. They went to the point to my aunt even trying to ask me to mail her shit. I'm like, why? First of all, why would I mail her to Retainer? I'll just drive her shit there, right? Even if Heidi Feierheisen would call me up trying to get her property for her, because exactly one reason. They didn't want me to find out that she wasn't at Lynn's, and I did. And the minute that I did that, she files for a petition to transfer her. But the deed was already done. That's fucking kidnapping. To mislead me about the whereabouts of my child, to illegally take her for a crime, a charge that I don't really think they have any real legal authority to, the disorderly. That's why they did this and thought they could play me. They're not going to clear their names and escape all this shit, John, and then think they're going to have their way and put me on their little shit train. This is not who I am, and I will not be treated like this, John. So I don't know, man. And as a public defender, in my opinion, dude, I don't care if you're a public defender or a paid defender. It's supposed to be fair and equal representation. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Yes, and I just feel that there's some power moves you could be making to get this shit to shut the fuck up. Really. That maybe I may not fully understand, but with all these facts and all these crimes, the breaking of ex parte communication law, it truly does jeopardize my defense. And that's what they're trying to actually avoid, because they'll try to say that that doesn't pertain to these cases now. But it indeed does so, because they're continuing to commit their act of conspiracy now. Because they think they don't have to answer to my evidence that they've reviewed that proves multiple federal crimes have been committed against me since 2017. So I just want you to know, John, I see it all so clear. I know you want to go. You got to go get your kids, man. Go get them. But I just want you to know, I see it all, man, for what it is, dude. I get why now I haven't gotten any fucking help. And it's true because these motherfuckers are cowards, dude, with power. And when their fucking asses on the line, they are the biggest fucking bitches on the face of earth. Fucking dirty ass cops. Never wanted to fucking help me for one single fucking reason. And it's because they're the ones who fucked it all up. And even though they all fuck it up and I prove them and call it all out, they still fucking harass me, overcharge me with criminal shit, fucking sue me for fucking defending myself over in that county, shit like that. You know what I mean? So, this is, to me, fucking serious, dude. And, I really would like you to write the fucking courts on my behalf. It's in my criminal defense's best interest that you do, really, especially for the disorderly with my daughter, because, John, if they want to bring my kid in, and she thinks she's going to fucking lie and say she didn't put that card back in my pocket, I'll put her ass in her place. She doesn't get to continue to deny or not take responsibility for the things she has done, John.